today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it. It gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
The numbers for Mixon last week: 9 carries, 55 yards.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute it. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20 plus.
On third down, Burrow. He's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle.
The tackle made.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Now Joe Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up the 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On second down, here's Burrow. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Receiver.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Well, look at this, a tight end carry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Was brought down by DeMonte.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. A short gain there of just 4. That'll bring up a 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
And the Jets first down.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Looking to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
The pass.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle.
This is Fournette. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
they'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, New York.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
Ty Johnson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets have taken the lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Now the try here for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Jamonte Casey on the coverage.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Bengals 3.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. Second
now
down.
Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Leonard Fournette. He was brought down by Von Bell.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And the Jets 1st down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis, 27 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Williams now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings
now
up
Burrow to throw on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a gain of 6.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now they run with Mixon. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Mixon. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Joe Mixon.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down.
Brings up third.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run with Mixon. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Suckup on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you talk about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32.
He's tackled at the...
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And it's 3rd.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense heading back out. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And Burrow going to throw again. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Burrow on first down. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. To Mixon on the check down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Burrow on play action. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coate. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further, as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're trying to get back on track following the loss to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he coughed it up.
The quarterback on the keeper.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Fournette. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
2nd and 8.
At the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Fournette. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 37. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they get on top of you in a heartbeat.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And his kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Jets 17. Bengals 13.
Well, looking at it from... The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. He'll have a first down past the 40. That's taken in by Higgins. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, here's Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Sheldon Rankins picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
First and 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yeah,
run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up second and
They'll run it again with Fournette.
45-yard line.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for number 17. Incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And in enemy territory last time through the interception, we'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is Ertz with it, right side. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Westbrook now on the return. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better when the ball hit. run game going. This is Mixon, and he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. They find some open field here. Now here's the signal caller getting ready. They begin with a run by Fournette. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to... On the run, it's Fournette. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here. To the air again, Burrow. Going to throw right side here, complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. First down, here's Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals, if they can convert the extra point, will have the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
New York ready to go again offensively. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield and stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there. That'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Johnson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And that is pulled in by Herndon for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Ertz has it left side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Burrow. Finding Ertz again. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And now it's second down.
Casey on the coverage.
Now it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bengals passing game finding a rip, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Burrow saying, let's go, let's go. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Williams to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 12. A little over 40 seconds to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Burrow will throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, Stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Jets, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.